Greetings, Felchin in time and space. As your host, Mario Shadow, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome to a very late episode of Marvel Rivals Behind the Scenes. Now, today I didn't stream earlier today, and the reason why I didn't stream is mainly because I just didn't have the desire or the drive to actually stream today. I spent most of the day rewatching One Piece from the very start to the most recent episode. I've finally made it back to the Zoe scenario, the Island of Zoe scenario, and now I'm leading back into the Whole Cake Island arc, which I'm super excited about because for those that don't know, my favorite character in the Straw Hats is Sanji. Not saying that Luffy isn't my favorite character because when it comes to my overall favorite characters, I tie Luffy, Sanji, and Nami in the exact same spot because the Arlong Park arc is what got me convinced that I was going to enjoy One Piece, and Whole Cake Island is by far my favorite arc because I really like Sanji's story in that arc. So, yeah, getting getting back to the point at hand. Today I was mostly trying to complete more objectives to the new Galactica event that gives us a new costume coin. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to play more of the Punisher because yesterday when I was playing with my buddy Ragnar Sephiroth, or AKA Randall, I really enjoyed my time playing the Punisher. And yeah, I know what you might be thinking. The Punisher is a very simple and straightforward character, but it's like the reason why I didn't gravitate to the Punisher was mainly because you gotta have a decent aim with him to actually do anything with him. And as my video yesterday showed, there were a lot of times where I was messing up my aim because the thing about the Punisher is that he's not really that good up close in my opinion, but that's also down to the fact that again, I'm not that good with aiming. Like in comparison to like Rocket Raccoon, Mr. Fantastic, and the Thing, I feel like I have a better time aiming with Rocket because it's like he's, how can I put it? I believe Rocket's a bit of Rocket is easier to aim with than the Punisher because you got to be a little bit precise with him to actually get the maximum benefit with him. Although I will still say it, the Punisher is fun. He's simple. He's straightforward. He's just a big burly dude with guns, and he's basically a walking militia. And it's like, to those that are trying to get into this game, I could easily say the Punisher is probably the best character to pick up, especially if you're trying to get more accustomed to characters that take a little bit more technicality with aiming, like say Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Hela, Mantis. Actually, Mantis is probably another character that's very easy to pick up when it comes to needing to practice with aim. But that's beside this point. As I was playing the Punisher today, I learned that honestly, my aim has pretty much improved in this game because overall, I think I did pretty okay with him. And I'm going to show you. Ignore these. Ignore these. I was not having it with these matches because honestly, the teams I got matched up into with those in those matches just kept throwing the match, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be the guy that tries to carry this team when my team is not able to keep themselves alive. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. This match was the first match I did today with the Punisher, and as you can see, I had 15 kills. I had the most KOs and the most damage in my team. And then you have to look at what we were dealing with throughout this entire session because as you can see, I was mostly playing quick match because at the moment I really didn't want to go into ranked with the Punisher because, again, I'm still kind of new to playing the Punisher, so I didn't want to go into ranked with a new character until I got a little bit more confident with him. Like, as of right now, there are characters that I do go into ranked with that I'm more confident with than I am with the Punisher right now because, again, I'm still technically new. Like, I could go into ranked with Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, and do just fine with it, but I can't go into ranked anymore with Squirrel Girl, who was my OG main when I started out the game, because I am super rusty with her, and I can't seem to shake that rust off. Which honestly makes me sad because I still consider Squirrel Girl to be a very fun and laid-back character, and that's something that I gravitate to when it comes to characters. When it comes to games like this, I prefer going with the simple and straightforward characters because they're the ones that are fun to play, difficult to master, but mostly rewarding when you do get good with them. They're the ones that reward you the most when you get good with them. And I prefer that. I prefer being the guy that can take a simple and easy character and do well with them. Because honestly, those are the most fun in my opinion. But as you can see in this match, I had the most damage and the most kills. And I had the most final hits on my team, which shows I did pretty okay with them. My accuracy was only 22% though, so I don't know. You know, honestly, when I see my accuracy on characters that I play and it tends to be very low, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But if it's at 22% I think that's pretty good. And good, honestly. It's like, in comparison to the other characters in here, it's like with Emma Frost, she doesn't really need to have precise aiming because as long as she's got her reticle on an opponent, she's going to hit her shots. And Magneto, you actually do need a little bit of precise aiming with him to actually land his shots. With Rocket, you really don't need to aim. You really don't. Don't. And then, don't even get me started with these two. These two are just auto-aim. And there's nothing that can justify my opinion on these two. They are lame. Lame because the game plays for them. I will still say Scarlet Witch is innocently fun because it's like, hey, I could just hold 2 buttons and do ridiculous amount of damage, and the funny damage numbers go burr. But it was like, this match was fun. Fun, even though we did have to deal with the Hulk team up. But when they did bring in the Hulk team up, I was like, oh yeah, they are definitely trying to try hard and now. But funnily enough, I was prepared for that. I was mentally prepared for that. Because again, Punisher is actually a really good counter pick to this team up because while everyone else is focusing down the other members of their team, I'm mostly focusing them. That way I can actually deal with all of the squids that Namor puts down, get them out of the way. I could keep targeting their flyers because they had 2 people play Storm, and they both played Hulk, and this guy also played Magneto. So honestly, this guy was their Adam Warlock. Ooh, so that's why they lost so badly. They only had 1 healer. Oh no. No, they basically threw the match, and there was nothing they could do. And overall, I did pretty good in this match. I only died once. Shout out to the Rocket. He didn't die at all, which is really, really good. Good for him. Honestly, in comparison for him, honestly. But this match was really fun. But this is not the match I wanted to show off. I wanted to show off this one just because this one I feel like I did way better on. Because it's like, I got 30 kills. Our Human Torch got 36. 36. But I feel like this match was way better just because we had so much more to contest with in this match. Like, what was the thing that I feel like was giving me some grief in this match? I believe it was the Star-Lord that was giving me some grief. But I had fun with this match, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let this match play out because it is late, and I'm getting to this recording very late. So I would like to go to bed after I'm done rendering this video. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play out. And you guys get to just watch and see how this played out. So without further ado, let's get started right away with today's adventure and see what's in store for us. On see!
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Now, to be completely honest, I was a little bit annoyed when I saw that we had 2 other players insta-locking DPS, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not switching to a tank today. I really do not want to play a Vanguard or a support today, just for the simple fact that, honestly, playing strategist is not fun right now. Not in this season's meta, but then in comes Dwight Duff with Rocket Raccoon, and I was like, ooh, we're about to have a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I was pretty excited about this because usually the characters I play, the team-ups I get for them aren't really that impressive outside of the Rocket Raccoon and Punisher team-up, but I hear that Rocket is supposedly getting a new team-up with Penny Parker soon, and if that's the case, I do hope it's a team-up where Penny gives Rocket something to play around with, because I would love to have a new ability on Rocket, Rocket that will make him a little bit better than he is right now.
Don't see Wolverine go down every day. You're welcome. I'm good to go. Who needs a power up? You needed some help. Coming at you.
The mission area is yours.
My wall. I find more spiders. You're mine.
Now, around this time, I had saw that somebody was trying to capture the point, so I backtracked to see who it was. Saw the magic, I was like, yeah, no, you gotta die. And die. So I immediately started attacking her, got the kill, which felt nice, because honestly, the characters I play struggle against magic. I think the only character I played that can honestly go head-to-head against magic is the Thing. But even so, because of the fact that she could get in and out of danger so damn quickly with her teleports, I was like, it's like, honestly, it's never fun fighting magic, because sooner or later, she's going to run. And that was my first and only death in this match. But again, it's like, Rocket team-ups just goes burr when Punisher's in play. It is so much fun.
Armor patch here. Pay up. Here come up. You're mine. Judge, jury, executioner. I'm bright like a star. I Never miss. Of glory.
Glory is almost yours! Double KO!
I'm just dying. You did real good, Furball.
Now the funny thing is, the match I had prior to this one, I honestly, prior to this one, I do believe it was a bot lobby that I ended up getting into. And when I saw that we had pushed the enemy team this far back, I was honestly thinking, is this another bot lobby? Are we really going through this today where I'm getting nothing but bot lobbies? But fortunately, when I saw some of the kill screens for the person that when I saw the kill screen for whoever killed me in the first round, I saw that their level was a lot higher than level 1, which is the clear indicator that if you run into someone who is level 1 at this point of the game, yeah, it's a bot.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah? What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
But yeah, going back to the Rocket and Penny Parker team up, I hear that that's apparently coming in the Ultron patch that's coming out later this month. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that when it comes to who they decide is the anchor character in it, in that team up, I so hope it's Penny, because I would love to have more utility to use for a Rocket outside of just being the guy that buffs. Not saying I hate that, because whenever I get a good Punisher on my team, oh, it's a fun time. It is such a fun time. But if I'm able to do a little bit more with Rockets, like how Punisher gets to have a little fun when a Rocket is on their team, yeah, I would really enjoy that.
Capture the mission area!
So right now, it's like, I see how our team is getting overwhelmed, so I'm trying not to get myself killed. In comes Emma Frost trying to grab me, but then in comes Magneto from the side, and yeah, I was like, yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about this. They're pushing us, and they're pushing us hard. They're pushing us hard. They actually kept us in our spawn for a good hot minute, and I was like, yeah, nah, this is not working out.
I'll patch you up.
I'm good to go.
Disappear!
Oh, right. This is not the match where I died one time. Sorry, I got that confused. I thought I only died once here.
Now I'm getting mad.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Woo! Never miss.
I am ready to put on a show!
I never believed I would see this. I would turn around if I were you.
I got frozen!
Judge, jury, executioner!
They've almost got it!
Team play. That's me. You're welcome.
Adding to your underworld army,
Now this, I tried contesting that, but unfortunately, I honestly forgot that Magneto draws in my bullets, so unfortunately I died. It's like, whenever I match into a Magneto in competitive, I'm rarely using a character that has bullets. So it's like the only character that I play that uses bullets is Rocket, so it's rare for me to see my bullets get dragged in by his ultimate, because honestly, when I see his ultimate, I don't really attack and be capable of attacking him. I'm usually trying to keep my team alive, because I know how Magnetos usually think. They try to target any of my other strategists that use their invulnerability, vulnerability, their own healing ultimate, and when that happens, I'm like, yeah, no, I can't really focus on attacking Magneto right now, because if I do, all that's going to do is strengthen his ultimate. I gotta focus on healing the team. Otherwise, he's going to just insta-kill someone. So yeah, it's like, I honestly went into that a little bit, blindly. But I felt like I was confident that I could kill him, because it was like he threw that ball pretty quickly, and I felt like if any of my shotgun shells hit him first, he would have died before his ultimate went off.
If we use our ice powers together, we can stop our enemies.
But we lost that second round, and I was like, yeah, no, they really pushed. The opposing team pushed really well on on that round. But we had one more round to go, and I felt confident we were going to do well. After all, this is actually a really good map for the Punisher, so I was confident we were going to do well on this round.
Gods live here. Actual gods. Amazing.
So, my team went up to the upper path. I went down to the lower path to try and cover the point because I knew there was going to be at least a couple of people down there. So I go ahead and pop out the turret and start firing away.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Emma, Magneto's gone, Hawkeye's gone. Overall, pretty good clear out. And there was my quad kill.
We have done well. Heavy weapons. I'm rough. Woo! I never miss. Don't step on lava. I rock.
Now here, as you can see how I'm kind of jerking around the turret a bit. To be fair, I'm kind of fighting against a stick drift in my controller right now, which I do need to get me a new controller soon. That is the overall plan. But yeah, playing characters that have to aim is actually a lot harder because of the stick drift. But I'm used to it, so I can play around it. In comes Star-Lord, thinking he's cool and all, and I'm like, yeah, no, son, that move may be decent, but you're not invincible, so I can still shoot you out of that. And see what I mean? It's like, I feel like there's only a handful of characters that can burn through those ultimates where it keeps you alive infinitely, like Luna Snows does, and the Punisher is one of those people that has that.
Control lost. A nice deep freeze.
Epic grab! I got the assist on that, which was nice.
Control seized.
Now that was just unfortunate that I got sniped by Hawkeye. But it didn't matter because that put us into overtime, and all they needed to do was kill one person. So by the time I respawned, we basically had won the match. And with that was another pretty good Punisher match for me. And again, as I said, I am really having fun with the Punisher, so I feel like he's a character I'm going to play a little bit more here on the channel. hopefully I get to a point where I feel super confident with him, and maybe, just maybe, I'll take him into ranked and see how I do there. Anyways, that is officially all the time for today. I'm pretty much tired. On Saturday, well, it depends on how I feel tomorrow, but if I feel up to it, I'll probably stream a little bit of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, maybe, but that's only if I really feel like it. But that's beside the point. Anywho, that's all the time I have for today, so thank you all for watching, and as always, your host, Amara Shadow, saying Lonzy, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone, and good night.